Hello friends, welcome to Art Party Friday on the Crafty Maven Getaway. This week's beautiful mood board incorporates a lot of blues, and blue is my favorite color, so I had a lot of fun creating this layout. So I began with this cut file by Bea Valente, and I will link that below. And I did cut it out in my Silla Cameo. It's this beautiful bunch of roses, or cluster of roses, and what I did is I traced it. I traced around the whole image, not the inside, just the outer edge of the cut file. And I dressed it onto white paper, and I'm going to go ahead and color that with some of my shimmers paints here. And I'm using some of these beautiful blues and greens to sort of match the mood board. The greens I used are spritz called Bamboo Leaf and a colorings called Oh Say Can You See. And then all the blues that I use in the center to color the actual roses are Vibes, which is called Cold as Ice. That's the lightest blue that I used. Then a colorings in Heidi Ho Blue and a spritz in Sapphire. I will come in with another blue in a darker color, and I'll do some splatters. Here I go doing that, and that one is a Vibes called Deep Blue Sea. And I'll go ahead and link to Shimmers below as well so you can check them out. If you place any orders at Shimmers, if you mention my name, you will get a free product with your order. So make sure you go ahead and check them out. So once that was all dry, I do add some black splatters, and I will do it off camera. I just felt that it needed a little bit of black in it. I really like to add black splatters. Just adds a nice contrast and interest to any image that you color. So this was really fun. I love how it turned out. I love the combination of all of the blues. So once it's nice and dry, I'm going to add actually some water before I cut it out. I'll add some water, and what this does is it will actually, I guess, discolor. Is discolor a word? It will remove some of the paint from the paint layers that I have going on here, and I just dab it up, and it kind of creates a variation in color. So this is something that you could do if maybe you don't have a lot of colors to blend. You could do this and get a nice variation of color, because obviously where you go ahead and drop the water, it's going to pick up some of the color, and then it's going to be a lighter shade of whatever color you use. So that's something you can do if you don't have a lot of colors. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out this whole image, and I'm not going to make you guys watch me do this, obviously. I will go ahead and just skip to when it's actually cut. And there it is, and I love how it turned out. It turned out really pretty. So I picked out some of my embellishments here from my little embellishment boxes. I have the iris containers, which I separate my embellishments by color. And I picked out some of these color swatches, which are from the Home Depot. I just picked them up when I go, and in 2 different shades of blue, and I just cut them up and added them behind my photo. The photo is of me and my family. We were in Hawaii this past summer, and I took a picture. It's a selfie of me while we were riding horses. So I really like the angle. You see me, and then you see everyone else in front of me. So I really like the angle. So the rest of the embellishments are just really random embellishments that I pulled from my little embellishment boxes. And the tag, I'm sure it's the crepe paper tag that I cut out from a cut apart sheet at some point. The Enjoy, I think, is from a Cartabella ephemera pack, if I'm not mistaken. The little tab is from an old paper pad that I cut it out. That little heart was an Amy Tangerine chipboard heart that I colored, and I had it colored already, so it was nice and blue and it matched. And the little banners I cut out from a pattern paper at some point as well. So it's just a lot of really random embellishments. So I decided to use these stickers, which just say My Crew, and in black, so that it can pop against that pretty rose background. And I'm going to go ahead and actually, I add a little kind of a flag there next to the heart, but I will actually end up changing that. I go through my Cocoa Vanilla ephemera, and I'm going to find a little banner that I'm going to place there under the word My Crew, or under the title My Crew. And I'm also going to add a ticket on the left-hand side of the picture. So you'll notice that in the still shots. So I decided that my layout did need a little something else. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the sides of the layout off. Or I'm going to trim off about 1/2 inch from each side. And I'm going to add this background paper. And that is going to finish off the layout. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love to hear from you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!